when the fight was announced, I don't think people actually deeped how
dangerous it was.
It
Obviously,
is,
people see Eddie Hearn saying, "Oh, it's a dangerous fight." I'm thinking, Eddie, you said that about everyone.
Asylum Blue, baby.
Alright, first we're gonna get into the Povetkin versus Dillian Whyte. Now we touched on it in the last podcast, but I want to talk a bit more specifically about what Povetkin did to set up the final knockout shot. People saying that Whyte was just dominating. Obviously, he knocked him down twice, and then obviously got caught with that shot at the end. But when I was watching it, personally, I thought it was quite even. So, like, early on, you see Povetkin, he wasn't even trying to get in a rhythm. Everything he was doing just set up shots. Like, he'll fake a right hand, go inside, touch the body. Even, Povetkin's known for his body shots, right? Both of them are. And they were landing some good body shots. But Povetkin sometimes just touch the body with 2 left hooks. In the first 4 rounds, pretty much every left hand Povetkin threw was just to the body. Every single time. And Whyte, obviously afterwards, start catching it here, innit?
And then,
start catching it. And then if you look at the knockout, he touches the head, goes down to the side, and then obviously Whyte is expecting a body shot. If you look at him, his arm is perfectly placed.
Drop that,
to block the body shot. Or a hook up top.
Yeah.
And then Povetkin comes straight
through the middle.
Straight through the middle.
I think they're the things that people didn't take into consideration when this fight was announced. The guy's an Olympic gold medalist, that amateur background and that, like you said, setting things up. From the outside looking in, it looks like, all right, Whyte's dominating. He's controlling it. He's doing what he wants to do. But Povetkin's got he's a boxing man through and through. He's got that pedigree. So the whole time he's in there, he's always going to be setting things up. Like you said, the jab and a little roll off of it to see how he reacts to it.
Yeah.
So I hear both sides of it. I've had heated debates with a lot of people, mainly Jamaican, that are riding out for Dillian Whyte. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that was my feeling towards the fight. I thought, Povetkin, the man knows the game in and out. So even if he's losing rounds, he's obviously getting himself more comfortable and getting used to the way Whyte reacts, which is in the end gonna allow him to set up a shot like he did the uppercut.
Yeah, the reason I went into it so deeply is because after the fight, he literally said, we went on that all camp. We was ready for it. We knew he's been knocked out by the uppercut before. They said, we know he's susceptible to the uppercut.
Who's this, Whyte?
Then Povetkin said that about Whyte.
Okay,
so they knew the uppercut was a punch, innit?
That was worth working on.
Yeah, so I watched it back and I was thinking, you didn't throw one uppercut that whole fight.
Yeah,
and that tells you everything. He didn't throw, not to the head anyway. He didn't throw one single uppercut to the head. Then the one that he did throw to the head, it took man out, innit?
Yeah, that's the levels, man. That's the levels. That's mad. If you're saying that's the first one he threw.
That I can't remember. Watching the whole fight, I don't remember seeing one uppercut to the head.
Yeah. But that shows the levels. And the fact that he's only lost to AJ and Klitschko, I think says a lot. And I think people, when the fight was announced, I don't think people actually deeped how
dangerous it was. Obviously, people see Eddie Hearn saying, "Oh, it's a dangerous fight." I'm thinking, Eddie, you said that about everyone. It don't matter if it's Ted Cheese, but it doesn't matter who's fighting. It's a dangerous fight. But like you said, Whyte isn't really a seasoned boxer. He always says, I'm always learning, and he really is. Povetkin is an Olympic gold medalist. That's your degree in boxing.
Whyte's like a raw physical fighter. He's like a raw animal. He goes in there, but they've fine-tuned him as much as they could. Yeah. But again, like you said, the pedigree of that Olympic background and where they come from as well, it's not easy even getting into the Olympic team, even getting into a national team on them sides. So for him to do that, guy win that Olympic gold medal, shows the levels.
And I think even harder is Povetkin, his style is like Mike Tyson kind of style, where you're suited to professional ranks. The fact that someone who's trying to jab and get on the inside and work the body, that wins an Olympic gold medal, that tells you everything. You're not supposed to with that style.
It's a high level. You're obviously doing that at a very good level. So what are you saying about the rematch? Because they're talking about immediately going into this rematch.
Listen, I pretty much thought Whyte would win until I saw the weigh-in pictures. Yeah. And I thought, you guys are the same height. Yeah. If you're going to be exchanging, I'm going to Povetkin, innit? That's the guy I'm going to choose. But obviously in the fight, Whyte was quite comfortable. Obviously knocked the guy down twice. Even after the second round, they were like massaging Povetkin's legs, trying to... he's 40 years old, isn't it? His legs have they're not the same as what they used to be.
What you say about the height difference as well, obviously, I think what makes it seem... I feel like the reasons I thought Whyte would have been a lot taller than him because of the way Whyte boxes and the way all of his punches are long punches. Yeah, even the hooks, long arms. He throws long punches. Povetkin, like you said, he's got little short arms, and he works to get on the inside and throw them punches. So if they are trying to exchange hooks and uppercuts, and them the jab, it should work all day for Dillian Whyte. But once he starts hooking and uppercutting with, as they say, you don't hook with a hooker. And if the man's a lot more compact and short and more explosive on the inside than you, then it's always going to be a problem.
Yeah, even the knockout punch, you see Whyte was trying to throw, I showed you, innit?
Yeah.
White was trying to throw a hook.
Left hook.
Left hook. And he
I
got
didn't
caught.
deep that until you showed me, because I was thinking, what's he doing with the because he parried the jab or
Try
caught
for
the
a right,
jab
yeah.
and tried, and it's a pouring right hand. I was getting mad about that. I said, why you like just sticking your hand out like that? This is the pro game, heavyweight. You don't put little soft punches out like that. But it was like a setup shot, innit? He likes to touch that right and whip that left hook. And literally that uppercut come the same time as he was turning his full momentum into his own shot. So,
and that's the thing. I always thought as soon as they get in the exchanges and they throw at the same time, Povetkin's gonna land every time. Every single time it's gonna be Povetkin.
Yeah.
So in the rematch, you're gonna have to watch out for that. And honestly, I can't pick him, innit? Who do you think's gonna win?
Povetkin.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I said it with chest. Ask me again closer to the time. Right now, I have to say Povetkin, because like you said, he just looked comfortable, even though he was getting hurt. But then maybe Dillian Whyte has to work on just being a bit more aggressive. And when he does get him hurt, get him out of there. Don't wait about. But then saying that, if he tries to rush against Povetkin, it could also be his undoing. It could be a big mistake.
But even so, with Povetkin being so old, I even said to my little brother before the fight, Povetkin early, White late.
Yeah.
And then Povetkin gets knocked down twice, and my little brother starts looking at me like, you know boxing, bro. But then obviously you saw what Povetkin done. So I think the same in the rematch. If White can get through the early stages, let the old man feed his legs, then I don't think Povetkin's got anything left.
And how does he do that?
Not try exchange.
Just jab, 1-2, keep it long, tie up on the inside.
Yeah. I don't know if White's got that capability. I've never seen him do it.
That's what I was gonna say.
I don't know.
He does it. He looks, when you look at the Chisora fight and the who was the Rivas guy? Yeah, he looked comfortable in doing so, but them guys was very easily.
Yeah, they're not as.
They're manageable. You can keep them at a jab. They ain't got that boxing brain to be setting up shots, slipping or getting on the inside. They just come plodding forward. So